Well, finally, green showing up on the max track, green in the studio. We are at a 1 for our threat index because of the chance for damaging wind gusts with a few of those thunderstorms that are coming in tomorrow night. Tonight, not really much happening except for the rain moving in, but as far as those strong thunderstorms that could potentially bring severe damaging wind gusts, yeah, that's going to be here in the evening hours of New Year's Eve. You look at the big picture and you can tell that rain is on the way, especially with the warm front, which is located roughly with this arc right here. So the stronger rain right above it, that is going to lift north throughout the next few hours and pass us in about the mid-morning hours. So you are going to be seeing some heavier rain, especially with this swath right here. Maybe a few mixed in thunderstorms, but that really doesn't get here. The main thunderstorm activity doesn't get here until the evening. So this is what we're dealing with. We've got the warm front lifting, cold front is jetting out back this way with one storm. This is one storm. Then you have another low that's diving south through the Rockies right now, and it's eventually going to bring in a blast of colder air. The mid-60s that we get tomorrow afternoon are going to be very short-lived. In fact, we go back to the 40s the very next day. So it's like you try to take advantage of the warmer air, but you can't because outside it's going to be sucked in with rain showers. Here's your warm front throughout the morning hours. And once again, some heavier rain mixed in. This could cause some minor flooding category. It also could reduce some visibility out there on the road. So if you're going to be out driving early tomorrow morning, you may have to combat with that. As we get into the middle of the day, warm front is pushing out of the state. We lose a lot of that rain. Not all of it. There will be showers around, but there will be spots of drier air just kind of sitting in between that, the warm front, and this, the cold front. Look at that squall line being picked up very well on the future track. It's going to slide east, hit the bluegrass right around dinner time, start moving into the eastern counties as we're passing that time frame, and then exiting the state right before we get into the new year. So all of this is coming in one day. I mean, it's impressive to say how fast this storm system is moving. Now, as we get into Tuesday, maybe a few remnant showers, but that's it. Cloud coverage will hang tough. May see a few flakes mix in late Tuesday into Wednesday, but nothing's going to stick. This is a rain event, and it's going to stay a rain event. 1.5 up to 2 inches collectively. Maybe a few isolated spots could be getting up to that 3-inch mark. But between the rain and the wind is going to be the more significant threat tomorrow. Southerly winds are going to be sustained 10 to 25, gusts as high as 30 to 40 with the big storm itself, the one I was showing you on the map just a minute ago. That's the big storm winds. When you talk about individual thunderstorm winds, those are the ones that could be getting as high as 50 or 60 miles per hour. And that's when you start to get damaging wind gusts. If you remember the storm that came through end of last week, that caused some isolated wind damage. We could be seeing about the same with this storm coming up. On top of that, very dangerous driving conditions. Timing on the wind puts everything here Monday morning, or tomorrow morning, I should say, with 35-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And then as we get into the evening, we'll start to see those wind gusts go away. It's after the cold front passes, winds will have a chance to start to subside, but until then, it's going to be a very windy ride throughout the day tomorrow. And that is your highest threat. Damaging wind gusts, that's why our severe threat index is at a 1. Timing once again between that 6 and 11 time frame. So unfortunately, if you're going to be out and about for New Year's Eve, you just need to take it easy on the roads. Try to be off of them as much as possible because the roads are going to be wet. And on top of that, that wind coming at you from the side, it's going to make things very, very slippery. Getting into the middle of the week, things dry up, but we chill down. Upper 40s by Tuesday, low 40s by Wednesday. Another storm system at the end of the week that could bring a few more flakes as we get into Friday morning. More news after the break.